Welcome to online class students. Today we are going to see new ideas and new beliefs. First part of this lesson, let me see what are the learning objectives we are going to discuss today. So the topic, reason for the growth of new ideas and beliefs, and we will discuss about Upanishads and about Mahavira Jain and about spread of Jainism. Then we will see how the Jainism declined. First, we will see about the reason for the growth of new ideas and beliefs. So here the rituals, as we are watching now, it will be too expensive, complex. So they want to spend more for these rituals and sacrificing the animals and the rigid caste system. That is the people of caste belonging to Sudras. They won't allow to participate in these rituals, and mostly the neighboring countries king or the traders want to give gift for the king, those who are conducting rituals. And the language is the main problem, because the Brahmins, the priest, they know very well Sanskrit and they are conducting all the rituals in Sanskrit, and the peoples, those who can't learn this, they are unable to participate in these rituals. So because of all these reasons, the new ideas and beliefs enter in this stage. So what is Upanishad? It means approaching and sitting near, and the text contain conversation between students and teacher in simple dialogues. Like this, as we are seeing in this picture. So the students ask their doubts sitting near the guru, that is teacher. Answers related to questions of life and death. Usually what all the questions they'll ask? What is life? And they'll tell to explain about what is life. And also they are asking doubt, what is death? Because they don't know about the death. And what happens after death? Whether the life is stable, otherwise after the death everything will finish. So they are very eagerly want to know that. That's why they are asking all these questions, and also why sacrifices should be performed. So like this, many questions they ask their Guruji, that is teacher. Many of these thinkers felt that there was something permanent in the universe that would last even death, and they described this as Atman or individual soul, and the Brahman or the universal soul. So they believed that ultimately both are same, and most thinkers were men, Brahmanas and Rajas. So they are not giving too importance for the women. Here especially Gargi, famous for her learning and participated in debates and royal courts. Because in those days, women are not allowed to learn all these things. Poor people rarely were allowed to take part in these discussions. One famous exception was Satyakama Jabala, who was named after his mother, a slave woman Jabali. So many of the other ideas of Upanishads were later developed by the famous Sankaracharya, and he gave many ideas relating the life and death and after the death, how about the life, all those things explained by Sankaracharya. Many scholars at that time were engaged in many different works. For example, we see means Panini. So he prepared grammar for Sanskrit and he arranged vowels and consonants in special order. Four ashramas were recognized for everyone to lead a meaningful life. Brahmacharya, till the age of 25 years, to lead a simple life and study during the early years of life. And the next, Grihastha, that is the age among 25 to 50 years of age, to marry and live as householders. And Vanprastha, that is 50 to 75 years of age, to live in forest and meditate. And sannyas, that is from 75 till death, give up everything and become a sannyasi. Let me see about the Jainism. In Jain tradition, there are 24 Tirthankaras. The first being Rishabdeva or Adinath, and the last being Mahavira. Here, as we are seeing, no, Rishabdeva, Mahavira, Adinath. So, Vishnu Purana and Bhagavad Purana describe Rishabdeva as incarnation of Narayana, as we see in this picture. So, we have historic proof of the last two of them, that is Parshvanath and Mahavira. So, Vardhamana Mahavira actually was a Kshatriya prince of Lichavis around 2500,000 years ago. Okay. At the age of 30, he left home and went to live in the forest. So here the picture as seeing Mahavira. For 12 years, he led a hard and lonely life and attained enlightenment. He taught that whoever wishes to know the truth must leave their homes and follow strictly the rules of ahimsa. Mahavira and his followers used Prakrit as a language. So the followers of Jainism had to lead very simple lives. They beg for food, absolutely honest, and no stealing, and observe celibacy, that is brahmacharya. A men had to give up everything, including their clothes. Thousands left their homes to learn and teach this new way of life. Others provided them with food. Jainism was supported mainly by traders. Farmers who had to kill insects while farming could not follow ahimsa. Spread of Jainism. Jainism spread to different parts of North India, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. Jain teachings were transmitted orally for several centuries and were written down 1500 years ago and presently available at a place called Vallabhi in Gujarat. Let me see the decline of Jainism. After the death of Mahavira, the Jains split into two sects or groups. That is the Digambaras and the Svetambaras. So, the disagreement between the two groups further hastened the decline of the religion. Thank you, children. We'll meet in the next class.